back to another video on organization model of network management. The OSI network model. So the OSI network model is an ISO standard and is the most superior model out there. Why is this so? Because it's so well structured and it addresses all the aspects of management. Now the OSI network management model also has 4 more other models under it, that being your organizational model, informational model, communication, and your functional model. So what is your organization model? So this model describes the components of your network management system, its functions and its infrastructure. It also is described in the ISO OSI system management overview, and it describes 3 other terms too with it. That is your manager, your agent, and your object. Now, next one being your information model. So the information model deals with the structure and organization of your information, or the management information to be specific. It also specifies the structure of management information, that being your SMI, and the information database and the management information base also. Now the fourth one being the communication model. So we'll not dive deep into the communication model. It also has 3 other models or features under it. And last being your functional model. What does the functional model do? So the functional model is mostly user oriented or user side oriented. So we'll not dive deep into functional model 2. So we'll be looking at what organizational model is, or organization model is indeed. So an agent acts as an intermediary between a manager and managed resources. Okay, so an agent is another software module that resides in or on a managed device and provides information about that device to your manager or your managing network. Now, the third being your objects are managed resources basically, and these network resources can be physical or conceptual. Physical being a router, a link, all of that, and a conceptual being a line, a queue, all of this, or any network management concept. So that's all 3. Okay, the first one being your 2-tier architecture. In 2-tier architecture, your organizational model is divided into manager and your objects. Your objects are of 2 types here, one being your managed, the other being your unmanaged. What are these managed objects? So your managed objects contain some managerial processes running in them, and these processes are called agents basically. So your unmanaged objects have no agents in them. Simple. You have managed and unmanaged. You have your manager right here, to which these objects report to, your agents report to, and your MOB. It's MDB basically, manager database. So once the manager gets the data or queries data from your agents, that is, it takes it, processes it, and stores it in the database or a manager database. So this is your 2-tier architecture, where one contains your manager and its database, the other one's your objects, and these objects contain agents in them, and agents do not have their own databases. So yeah, they report to your higher order manager. Okay, the 3-tier architecture. Your 3-tier architecture is pretty similar to your 2-tier architecture, that is, but here there is an introduction of an intermediary tier. Your intermediary tier here can act both as an agent as well as a manager. It can act as an agent if it queries information from your underlying network elements and then processes it and stores it in its database. That's your manager. It can act as an agent if it provides needful data to the manager above it. So if the top tier manager queries data and it provides data, that's acting as an agent. So now why this intermediary tier and 3-tier architecture? This intermediary tier can be used to make statistical measurements on a network, that is, and this can be stored in its database and can be provided to the top tier manager whenever it needs it. So yeah, this is your 3-tier architecture of your organization model. Thank you.